Every personality has its favorite people, and each personality also has those who make them shy. Every personality also has their own beloved people. Every part of the face is the part of a person who is the most loved by others. In the same way, every personality has the least favorite people, who are hated by them. Let's take a look at the 8 kinds of people that INFJ hate. First, people who are not INFJs themselves and think that they are mysterious and strange. INFJs are people who are very inward-focused and enjoy spending time alone, reflection, or in nature. They typically have a deep understanding of themselves and often have a difficult time relating to others. INFJs typically dislike people who do not share their interests or who are not introspective. People who think they know everything or that they are better than others simply because of their personality type may be disliked by INFJs. Second, people who are not comfortable with change or new things. There are some people who are not comfortable with change or new things. This can often be due to a fear of being unfamiliar or feeling out of control. INFJs tend to be particularly sensitive to this fear and may find themselves struggling more often than others when it comes to adjusting to new situations. 3th. People who are not good at developing relationships on a deeper level. The INFJ personality type is often misunderstood because it is sometimes seen as difficult to relate to others. INFJs are not necessarily bad at developing relationships, but they may find it more difficult than other personality types. They are drawn to people and want to understand them, but they may struggle when it comes to initiating deep conversations and connecting on a personal level. This can be because INFJs are often quiet and take things slow, which can make them seem distant or unapproachable. However, the INFJ is actually one of the most giving and compassionate personalities around. They just need time to open up and develop meaningful connections with others. 4th, people who do not believe in self-improvement or personal growth. INFJs are often thought of as people who are interested in self-improvement and personal growth, but there are some people who INFJs hate. These are the people who do not believe in self-improvement or personal growth, and instead think that everything should be handed to them on a silver platter. INFJs find this mindset to be lazy and unproductive, and they often find themselves frustrated with these types of people. 5th, people who are judgmental and critical of others. INFJs are often drawn to people who are kind and supportive. Unfortunately, some people can be judgmental and critical of others, which can be very frustrating for INFJs. They may feel like they don't understand or deserve the same level of love and support as others. INFJs want to feel appreciated for their unique gifts and talents, so being excluded or judged can be really discouraging. 6th, people who are not open-minded or tolerant of other people's opinions. The INFJ personality type is often thought of as the peacemaker, and for good reason. They are typically very sensitive and introspective, and are therefore more likely to be drawn to people who are similarly introspective. This can make them unpopular with those who are not open-minded or tolerant of other people's opinions. INFJs often have a strong internal compass, which means that they tend to gravitate towards things that resonate with them on an emotional level. This can make them resistant to change, which can be a problem if they work in fields where change is necessary, like technology or business. It can also lead INFJs to become disillusioned if they don't find what they're looking for in a relationship. Because INFJs are so sensitive, it's important that they get enough validation from their loved ones. If they don't feel like their loved ones understand them or support them, this can lead to frustration and withdrawal. It's important for those around INFJs to be patient and understanding, even when things seem difficult at times. 7th, people who do not like spending time alone or being by themselves. INFJs are often drawn to people and things that make them feel welcomed and appreciated. They may find people who do not like spending time alone or being by themselves to be less than stimulating. This could lead INFJs to dislike these individuals, regardless of their actual qualities. 8th, people who are always looking for the negative in everything. People who are too critical. People who don't appreciate the good in life. The INFJ personality type is often thought of as the counselor type. This is because INFJs tend to be excellent at both detecting and responding to the emotions of others. They also have a deep understanding of human nature and are often able to provide insightful guidance. Because INFJs look for the negative in everything, they can be very critical and judgmental. They also don't appreciate the good in life as much as other personality types, which can lead them to be unhappy and unfulfilled. People who dislike INFJs may find them mysterious, strange, and uncomfortable with change. They may be judgmental and critical of others, which can limit the INFJ's ability to form healthy relationships. Additionally, People who dislike INFJs often have little patience for self-improvement or personal growth, which can also be frustrating for the INFJ.